Bank set to go into action against the phenomenal AJ Styles.
His opponent from Gable, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Well, you know, AJ Styles has never lost to Chad Gable in a one-on-one match. However, last week on Monday Night Raw, he did lose to Gable's alter ego, one El Grande Americano. It was a triple threat match for the final spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Punk, Styles, and El Grande. And clearly here, Americano slipping that steel plate underneath his mask, and he would use it to his advantage.
There's a mask issue. He fixed the mask issue and caught AJ with a massive headbutt. And these ludicrous allegations coming from Michael Cole are completely unfounded. Now, of course, Gable went on to compete in the Money in the Bank matchup, but in the end lost to Seth freaking Rollins.
Well, and nonetheless, you did say that Gable competed in the Money in the Bank ladder match, didn't you? You just said that.
Wait a second.
No, you just said that.
Okay, hang on. Your paperwork blew over onto my desk and I read the wrong thing. That's not what I meant whatsoever. You're taking my words out of turn
over this situation.
Wait a second.
Well, let's look at some facts, too. Remember, you saw El Grande Americano last week, and then this past Saturday had that right elbow heavily taped in white tape. Well, Gable has his right elbow heavily taped in white tape here tonight.
Listen. First of all, Chad Gable not only competed at Worlds Collide against Vikingo,
yeah,
took a lot of damage.
Match.
Took a lot of damage in that matchup. On top of that, Chad Gable trains in the dojo day after day with a couple of in-ring savages like the Creeds. What do you expect?
Oh, nice deep arm drag by Gable to AJ Styles, and Styles follows up with one of his own. El Grande Americano has been a thorn in AJ Styles' side as of late. And AJ, understanding that he's the same man as Gable, figures he might as well just take out his frustration on Gable here tonight.
Well, he figured wrong on two levels there. First of all, it's not the same man. And secondly, you don't take out your frustrations on a competitor like the Olympian Chad Gable. Quite the opposite is usually true, in fact. So AJ Styles, despite his veteran experience, needs to have a good think about things.
Nice leapfrog by AJ. Drop kick catches Gable.
Well, look, here's the thing. We've spoken in the past about AJ Styles. He's talked about the length of time he has left in his career, and he really is in a win-now situation. And missing out on that Money in the Bank qualifier has got his mind all twisted, and that will not make it any better.
Yeah, Gable taking advantage over the fact that the Creeds are out there as well, and a great throw by Chad Gable. You saw the hesitation by Styles, and the Creeds came over to Gable. And again, you saw the Creeds cause that distraction, Wade, and it allowed Chad Gable to take control.
Well, they were simply barking some instruction over at Chad Gable, who did not have the greatest of starts in this matchup. And I think AJ Styles allowed himself to get distracted in the process, and that has cost him heavily now.
Gable now, a couple of right hands, and wearing down the veteran AJ Styles.
Doesn't it show you the durability of this man, Chad Gable? Has completely shrugged off all of those wounds that you've been voraciously pointing out, Michael Cole.
Well, I mean, listen, I've never doubted the toughness of Chad Gable.
It's about the only thing you haven't doubted.
Nice snapmare takedown by Gable. 2012 U.S. Olympian begins to work on the left arm of AJ Styles.
And how do you think
Cover.
those frustrations that AJ Styles wanted to take out on Chad Gable, how do you think that's going right now, Michael Cole? But as well as I anticipated.
Oh, again, the Creed brothers outside the ring, and AJ. And again, a couple of cheap shots now by Julius Creed, as Gable had the official Rod Zapata occupied there.
You know, such great loyalty between the Creeds and Chad Gable. They really are a unit. They fight together. It's noticeable that AJ Styles doesn't seem to have too many friends out here supporting him, other than one Michael Cole.
Well, AJ Styles likes to do things on his own. Very successful at that. A Former two-time WWE champion, Intercontinental champion, three-time U.S. champion. Gable yet to hold single gold in his career here in WWE. I don't know how that spear felt in the hands of Braun Breaker. It was so spectacular. I mean, it trended on X. And here's the jackknife cover by Gable, and Styles gets the shoulder up. That over-the-view shot of Breaker cutting El Grande Americano in half was incredible.
It was, but I don't know why Chad Gable would have any idea on how it felt. That's a ludicrous assumption once again from you, Michael Cole.
And Gable now continues to work on the left arm of AJ Styles.
Be careful how much smack you talk around some of these superstars. It wasn't so long ago that the ring general, who we're going to see later on tonight in action, was having a little tete-a-tete with you for running your mouth a little too slickly here at ringside, Michael Cole.
I don't think I'm running my mouth. I think I'm just trying to state facts here.
Well, they're not facts. That's the issue, isn't it? It's your speculation. It's your harebrained theories that really grate on some of these top superstars like Chad Gable. And I'm sure El Grande Americano too.